Hi YouTube, Art here again with another audio review, and in today's review we're actually going to cover a headset as opposed to IEMs. I know I review a lot of IEMs, I just find them super good price to performance, but when Meze Audio reached out and asked if I wanted to review their new 99Midnight headset, I said yeah, why not? The 99Midnight is a closed back headset with an included boom mic, so console players rejoice. If you're somebody that really doesn't want to mess around with a desktop mic, the mic that comes with this headset is really fantastic. We'll get into it later. Like I said, these are a closed back headset and they are super low resistance, meaning you're not going to need a super powerful amp to drive these. They include a replaceable cable without the mic and then a cable that includes the boom mic on it. One of the nicest things about this is the cable isn't some proprietary connector. It includes two monopoled 3.5mm connectors that go into the headset, and the headset itself actually doesn't have a left and right marking. You define that by putting in the corresponding plug. Left for left, right for right, you can wear it any way you want. That being said, it is a super comfortable headset, probably one of the most comfortable I have ever worn. It's got this really unique band system that kind of auto sizes to your head, and I have a gigantic head, so it's really hard for me to find a headset that doesn't have too much clamping force or is still comfortable with my hat on, and this is actually one of the most comfortable headsets I've ever worn. Like I said, these are closed back, so you're not going to have that kind of audio leak that the PC38X or other audiophile grade headsets do. They isolate you from the environment around you, so if you're playing in a loud space or you just don't want to hear anything in the world around you, these make a great seal. One last note about their appearance, they're gorgeous. They have this dark walnut wood finish on the ear cups, and all of the hardware and the metal on the headset itself is blacked out, and they look great. The auto-adjusting band is really nice because unlike the Astros, you don't have to like pull out the rod and get it to fit and then push it in. It just kind of automatically sizes to your head, which is really, really nice. Now let's get into the sound of the headset. These are bass cannons. These are incredibly bassy headphones. They're great for electronic music, they're great for rock, but they are really, really bass heavy. So if you prefer that analytical sound that you get from Beyerdynamics or some of the Sennheiser headsets, these are probably not going to be for you. On my test playlist, which I've linked down below, some of the electronic music in there sounds great on these headsets. I can like feel the headset vibrating my head. It gets really bassy without being too muddy. It does have a very deep V tuning. So what that means is it's got very, very high bass. The mids are kind of ducked, and then the treble comes back up. I will say the treble isn't quite as sibilant or harsh as other headsets that I've tested, so it's kind of got this darker tonality to the headset. As far as soundstage goes, these are pretty good. They're better than Astros and a lot of the gamer headsets at determining where things are in game in terms of position, and even when I'm listening to music, determining where an instrument is placed in the mix sounds a lot more positionally accurate on this headset than a lot of the other gamer headsets. Now, based on the sound profile and on the soundstage, personally, I'm still going to use my Sennheiser HD490s. Those are a very expensive headset, $400. So, and they're open back, so they don't really compare to this, but I do prefer that sound profile to this. But I think people that are used to the kind of consumer tone, like Astro, SteelSeries, those kind of headsets you get at big box stores, this sound profile and soundstage is just an upgrade on that, and the mic quality is just way above and beyond anything else I've tested. The non-microphone cable actually features a play-pause button, which is going to be great if you use it with an MP3 player or a phone with a dongle, because you can play and pause your music. The microphone cable actually has a volume slider and a toggle mute switch, which is super clicky. The volume slider is a nice metal piece, and all of the construction on this feels fantastic. As I mentioned, it comes with a combo plug, which is great if you're plugging it into a phone or a controller, because the pattern will carry both left and right channels and the mic. But if you're using a PC and you need to separate it, they have this splitter here, which gives you a mic plug and a headphone plug. So this is a test of the boom mic. I have no noise gate, I have no EQ, there's no compression going on. It's just plugged directly into my Go XLR, and this sounds fantastic. That mic behind me is muted. You're hearing the mic right in front of my face, and I'm blown away by the quality. This might be one of the nicest sounding boom mics I have ever tested. As I mentioned, the mic cable has a volume controller on it, which is super nice, and a mute switch. What I said was, now you can't hear me. Now, this is what it sounds like with a little EQ, a little compression, and a noise gate on it. This sounds pretty close to as good as the microphone that I use to record all of my videos. And it's crazy that it is this tiny boom mic. So The boom mic on this is worth a ton in my opinion. The bass does get a little overbearing in games, especially if you're playing Call of Duty without an audio tune like mine. The bass just gets so bloated and rumbly that sometimes it gets hard to pick things out, but if you prefer immersion to that analytical sound, these are going to be a great option for you. Now, as I mentioned, with an audio tune like I offer for Warzone, or even like an auto EQ system where you can EQ it to different targets, it does help tame down the bass, and that's when these headphones really start to shine, in my opinion. Who is this for? This is going to be for people that need the closed-backed aspect to these headphones. These seal out all of the noise behind you, so if you're playing in a loud space, or if you just don't like the open back sound leak, like it's very typical for the open back headphones to kind of leak into your microphone, then these are going to be great for you. Or if you want a headset that has a built-in mic. Plenty of people that come in for appointments with me or just talk to me in my Twitch chat, they often ask, hey, what headset can I get that doesn't suck, that has a built-in mic? And it's usually pretty hard to recommend. Usually I recommend the PC38X, but those are open back and those are going to lead to a lot of sound bleed and you're going to hear everything kind of happening in your space. These are going to seal you off, these are closed back, and the mic quality on these is fantastic. This is also going to be great for console players because they do have a combo cable on the mic, which can split off to headphone and mic if you're using it on a PC, and these are just great to plug right into the controller or right into the sound card on your console. The mic is built into the cable, and it's all in one. Now, as far as price goes, retail, these go for $388, which is very expensive, but based on the build quality, the mic quality, the case that it comes with, the fact that they're fully serviceable, I don't think it's that bad. And from now until the 2nd of December, they're offering a promotional price of $250, including the mic. And you can use the code ARTFREESHIPPING, I'll show it on the screen here, and you'll get free shipping on your order. These are harder to recommend at their usual price, $388, because for a little bit more, you can get the Sennheiser HD490s, which are a league of their own, but those require an amp, those require a standalone mic, so you do end up spending more on the back end for other stuff. But for the promotional period from now until the 2nd of December, they are only $250 with free shipping with my code that I mentioned. It'll be linked below as well. That link helps support the channel. If you guys want to see more headphone reviews or you want a review of the HD490s, which are my favorite headset right now, my non-IEM favorite, let me know in the comments down below. I'm live every Sunday over on Twitch answering audio questions, answering tune questions at twitch.tv/art_is_war. Make sure you subscribe. We're on our way to 100,000 subs, which is crazy to say. I appreciate y'all so much for the support, and until the next video, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.